Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode where I have something very special for you. You know, the Lord of the Rings set is one of the best sets ever released by Wizards of the Coast, and therefore I find myself constantly returning to the set, playing with my hobbits, orcs, Nazgul and Saruman decks. I love exploring every possible combination, even when it's just for fun. So today I'm excited to share what might be the first Treefolk Block deck. I have included every Treefolk card available from the Lord of the Rings set to make this deck not only thematic but also somewhat competitive. This deck features iconic characters like Treebeard, also Fangorn, then we have Radagast the Brown from the Hobbits, also we have Old Man Willow from the books. So yeah, and also some other Treefolks that I believe are inspired by the films. So now, while this mainly is a fun deck, it does have the potential to seriously challenge opponents with our common and uncommon cards. The goal here was to create a deck that could at least compete in gold rank. I really struggled with how to include every Treefolk card while maintaining the efficiency and the effectiveness, so I came up with one fantastic enchantment card. It's Doors of Durin. That was the solution. This card is the key to make this deck work. We need to do everything to find at least one copy of Doors of Durin to put it on the battlefield, and we have to attack with at least one creature, even when it's just the only 1/1 token. So that is the strategy behind this deck. We have a lot of mana generating creatures to be very effective, and sometimes we can play the legendary enchantment already in turn 4 or turn 3 if we have 2 mana generating creatures on the battlefield. Sometimes it's not easy to find this enchantment, so I have also included card draw options to help us to find the card faster. And the best thing is, those Treefolks are huge, and then when there suddenly pops up a huge terrifying Treefolk, it's the best feeling in MTG. This deck is actually a 3-color deck, making it a Yunt deck, although we only run mountains and forests. We rely on creatures that can generate any color of mana, and we certainly can't forget about our Old Man Willow here. Now let's take a closer look at the deck, starting with our creatures. Our goal is to cast Doors of Durin as soon as possible. To achieve this, we have 4 copies of Delighted Halfling, which only costs 1 mana. And so ideally you want to cast it in turn 1. It allows us to produce mana of any color for legendary spells. And the best part is, those spells can't be countered. We have also 4 copies of Wose Pathfinder, another card that generates any color of mana. Then we have also Mirkwood Spider for 1 mana. Mirkwood Spider is here just so the opponent will waste their removal spells on a creature with Death Touch, because we need time to develop our battlefield, and creatures with Death Touch scared opponents. So this is actually the basis of that, and now we are coming to our big mighty Treefolks. For 4 mana we have our Old Man Willow. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands we control, and when it attacks we can sacrifice a creature to give a target creature -2/-2. Our next Treefolk is Enraged Horn, 4/5 with Trample. When this creature enters the battlefield, the ring tempts us. Then we have Generous Ant, is a 5/7 with Reach, and when it enters the battlefield it creates a foot token. If we are short on lands early in the game, we can also use its forest cycling ability. Quick Beam Upstart Ant is fantastic when it comes straight from the library with Doors of Durin. When it enters the battlefield, you can give up 2 creatures +2/+2 and trample until end of turn. It's a great surprise for the opponent. And then there's also the King of the Forest, Fangorn or Treebeard. Just imagine casting all these massive creatures directly from your library without spending extra mana. Plus, Treebeard gives all Treefolk vigilance, and with a toughness of 10, it's a force to be reckoned with. The artwork is incredible too, and hence by the other Treefolk it can smash everything. Now that is the part where you can be creative. I was playing a lot with Radagast the Brown because it fits also with the Treefolk, and also with Kankra because yeah, also with the Mirkwood Spider and with the nature and with the forest. But you can also exchange them with Troll of Khazad-dûm because of the Swamp cycling, and also Oliphant with Mountain cycling. It's up to you, what do you prefer, but I also was playing with those 2 cards, and it doesn't matter actually, because the strategy behind this deck is actually to cast Doors of Durin and to put those Treefolks, or to put all the other mighty creatures on the battlefield with this card. So you can also decide if you prefer Shelob, Child of Ungoliant, or Radagast the Brown, or Troll of Khazad-dûm and Oliphant. Next, let's talk about our sorcery spells. For 1 mana we have many partings. We can search for a basic land and put it in our hand. For 2 mana we have Rayleigh at the Homburg. It's a great addition because either we can cast it later when we have Doors of Durin on the battlefield, so we can just attack with the tokens, because they also have haste, or at the beginning, so we have some blockers. And this card's depiction reminds me also of one of these iconic scenes from the Two Towers, where Eomer, Theoden, Aragorn are chasing the Uruk-hais, who are fleeing into the forest and then being killed by the trees. Quarrel's End also gives us a token creature, and we can discard and draw 2 cards, so if we have already enough lands we can discard those, or when we still don't have Doors of Durin, so we have a bigger chance to get our legendary enchantment. Last March of the Ants is very expensive for 8 mana, but we have so many cards that provides us mana. Even our Treebeard produces mana. And in this case, draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control, then put any number of creatures cards from your hand onto the battlefield. For enchantments, we have here Rising of the Day, gives our creatures haste, and legendary creatures also gets +1/+0, but the haste matters here especially. Spiteful Banditry is a great board wipe that also gives us treasure tokens whenever a creature from the opponent dies. The heart of this deck is of course Doors of Durin. And there is no other card that allows us to cast so huge Treefolk so fast and so easy. So we have just to attack at least with 1 creature, can be also the 1/1 token. Then we scry for 2 and we can put the creature that is on the top of the library straight on the battlefield. Just imagine the reaction of the opponent when they see suddenly a huge Treefolk on the battlefield. And you can see 4/5s, 5/7, 5/6, 4/10. It's just amazing. So, and finally for artifacts we have Palantir of Orthanc. Fits in my opinion good in this deck because on one hand, because of the theme, and on the other hand it's a tool that is used by powerful wizards like Saruman, also Gandalf. And once Saruman was very close to Treebeard, and Gandalf gets it also back in the Two Towers. So yeah, I think it fits, and it costs only 3 mana. We can draw in most cases a card, because when our opponent will mill they will realize, oh okay, this card is very expensive, they will just lose like 6 life points, 6, maybe even 7 or 5. You can see we have huge cards. So they will just think twice about that. And in total we have here we have 9 mountains, 9 forests, and 1 copy of Greyhaven. So in total we have 19 lands. So this is the Treefolk deck, and I'm very excited to show you how it works. So yeah, let's play some games. So, pawn goes first. We have 2 forests, so we can cast Wose Pathfinder, and then turn 3 we'll go for Palantir of Orthanc. So that looks good. Palantir of Orthanc, 2nd copy. I think I will just, because the game before I also played the game and I draw at the beginning 2 Palantirs of Orthancs. And I mean, the shuffler sometimes is so ridiculous, because you can have a card, you can have 2 copies of 1 card, and then you are drawing it like every time at the beginning. But then on the other hand, you can also have 4 copies of 1 card, and you're never drawing this card. For example, also you have a very expensive card for 6-7 mana, that of course you want to cast it later on in the game, but then you are always drawing this card at the beginning. So yeah, I think I will just cut 1 copy out of that. So Quarrel's End. Yeah, we are playing against the toxic deck. Both creatures are flying, that's also problematic. I know that we have 1 Treefolk with reach. We need this creature as soon as possible on the battlefield. Yeah, Flancing Raptor and Pestilent Siphon. Actually, every Treefolk should also have reach. Yeah, Enraged Horn has Trample. Fangorn gives other Treefolk creature vigilance. Ajani, Sleeper Agent, nice. Complete it. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature or planeswalker card, put it, okay. Yeah, put it into your hand. Otherwise you... yeah. So let's see, I mean... At least we have here enough lands, so I think we will just attack with the token, the Planeswalker. Actually, do we need more? I mean, we have also the Halfling. Oh, great. Great, great. Quick Beam can also attack the Planeswalker. We'll give also the token +2/+2. Yeah, actually we should have attacked with, yeah, with Wose Pathfinder also. But yeah, it doesn't matter now. So next turn I think... Yeah, we have also Fangorn, 3 Shepherd, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we don't have enough. We are just missing one more land. Blood Chiefs first. Yeah. Yeah, so we have 3 toxic counters and yeah, I think maybe we should just 1, 2, 3 creatures. Yeah, creatures you control have face and legendary creatures get +1/+0, so we can attack. We will take the Enraged Horn. So it's a 4/5 creature with trample. And we can also select the token because the ring tempts us. Oh yeah, Doors of Durin, we'll just put it on the down. Plantier of Orthancs. It's such a powerful tool. I mean, you can see you're drawing actually every turn an additional card, because then the more counters are on this legendary artifact, they have to mill that many cards then, and you can see, I mean, just imagine they're milling like 3 cards, they are dead. Fangorn, 7 mana, then also Quick Beam Upstart and 6 mana. Yeah, they're just pretty slow actually for a toxic deck. Yeah, Quick Beam's Upstart, and you can see it's a uncommon card, but it's also legendary, like the Nazguls. It's very rare. So no, Doors of Durin again. Yeah, we'll just try. Okay, at least we have the Mirkwood Spider. It's just 1 damage, but yeah, I think that's it then. Yeah, of course, that's it. So yeah, GG. So, this time we start the game. Yeah, Mountain Forest, Delighted Halfling. Actually, that's a pretty good hand. And yeah, Doors of Durin, of course, if we... Depends on what deck we are playing against, because some decks have a lot of sorcery instant spells where you can destroy artifact enchantment cards. So first we'll just keep Doors of Durin at the beginning. And then we, of course, we have Quarrel's End, so we can also discard. But yeah, a green deck, sometimes they have those instant spells where you can destroy an enchantment and artifact card. So we will attack. Maybe it's an elf stack. Woodland Mystic. Elf stacks are very fast. So, Enraged Horn, Fangorn, Spiteful Banditry. Actually, I just realized I'm not using Spiteful Banditry that often. So we can also discard that card. Yeah, we have already enough mana. Doors of Durin. Let's see if they are going to destroy it. No, they're... okay. Creates Frightful Return. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh yeah, they don't have... I thought, because they were aiming on Doors of Durin. So let's see. I mean, we will attack first with just 1 Delighted Halfling. That's bad. Mirkwood Spider, okay. I mean, the most important is just to put every time we are attacking with the creatures one creature from the library. Yeah, we have a lot of mana right now. 1, 2, 3, 6 mana, yeah. We can sacrifice the Mirkwood Spider. Roaring Earth, yeah, it's about counters. Wose, Pathfinder. Yeah, since we have Doors of Durin already on the battlefield, they can kill, yeah, all the creatures here. Forest, so yeah, I think we will just attack first. Great, generous end. Let's put it on the battlefield. And we also create a food token. You can see the squirrels around this end. Okay, they destroyed it. So then let's cast Enraged Tauren. And we'll just pick, yeah, let's pick the end. And how many mana? We have 4, 5, 6. So one more. Then we can also cast Fangorn. Oh my god, they are killing all the creatures. How many removal spells do they have? Mountain. Okay, let's attack. Always the same procedure, you can see. But we are very unlucky with the selection of creatures. Yeah, they will put some +1/+1 counters on the vehicle. Yeah, Woodland Mystic, Jungle Delver. I mean, basically this deck is only about removal spells. It will fight against target creature you don't control, sure. Then let's use that. So we'll receive 4 damage. Forest again, come on. Yeah, then let's... yeah, let's cast Fangorn. And we will attack. Unbelievable, we're just getting Wose, Pathfinder's Delighted Halfling and Mirkwood Spider. We have so many ants in this stack, but the Shuffler doesn't allow us. Sometimes it can be very annoying, even when we have the right cards ready on the battlefield. You can see, I mean, Wose, Pathfinder, Blighted Halfling. Okay, perfect. Quarrel's End, so we can discard Doors of Durin. Here we go. Quick Beam End. Yeah, let's enhance our legendary creatures and then let's attack with Fangorn also. Or maybe... no, first with... again. Seriously? I mean, I think the Shuffler is doing this on purpose. It's not possible just to draw one of these 3 cards. We have so many ants. Okay, so let's see. And then we also can cast Quick Beam Upstart. Yeah, they should They should put it on the dinosaur. Just to make it... Because once the dinosaur is huge... Actually, we cannot get through this. Only when we have enough creatures and attack the opponent with a mass of creatures. Ah, Doors of Durin. Okay, so let's enhance Fangorn and let's also enhance itself. So we will attack with those two creatures. And great. Finally, we have some great cards here. So generous, and we'll select this one. And then we can also put +2/+2 one more time. Great. Ah, that's a good move. So GG. Whew. So here we go. Opponent goes first, and we have 2 lands. Perfect. Also the Light Halfling. Actually, all we want, and Doors of Durin. So yeah, once we have Doors of Durin at the beginning, we don't have to worry about when we will finally get this enchantment, because sometimes it can be very laborious, and you are just waiting, even when you are casting Quarrels, and yeah, sometimes it will not appear. So yeah, and you can see the strategy in this deck is very straightforward, putting those mana generating creatures on the battlefield, and then actually it's easy to cast Doors of Durin, and I believe that's the only way if you want to make a Treefolk deck, because it's very uncommon to have a Treefolk deck, especially in block format. So I think that's the only approach here that you can only use. Preacher of the Schism. Yeah, Old Man Willow. Actually, it's also a great card, but for 4 mana it's not really that great. For example, it should also contain one more ability like Reach or at least Trample. Trample would make this card very effective. So yeah, Rally at the Hornburg. I think we'll just stay back. The creature has Death Touch. And yeah, I was working on this deck quite a bit. I think like a few days just to... I was making some thoughts about that, what cards I can include, how to include all the ants actually in this deck to make it very, thematically close to the films. Also, I added Radagast, you can see, and I think it's a pretty fine deck. It's not that strong, of course, not really competitive, but it's just a fun deck. And yeah, of course, most MTG players are just playing for fun, like me. And then we also can cast Doors of Durin and attack with those tokens. And yeah, there's another card that I really want to build a deck with. It's the Balrog, and this will be also a challenge to make a deck just with Balrog, because I mean, if this deck already has Balrog in it, I mean, we have to build also a deck with Balrog. And yeah, it's what I have read, it's all about sacrificing creatures, and yeah, it's not easy to build a deck around this this creature here, because we have only just a few cards that do sacrificing, and I think one which would fit really great in this deck is the Catapult. So yeah, because then you create a Orc token and then you have to sacrifice it at the end of your turn. So I think that would match with Balrog also. And let's see. So this was also a challenge to create a Treefolk deck. And then let's see. And I think, I mean, what cards are still left? Yeah, of course, there is the one card, Aragorn and Arwen. You can also build a deck with. It's the Celestia deck then. Yeah, that would be also possible. So let's see, Eternal first, Death Touch and Lifelink. Go for the Fraud, classic. Yeah, it's a 3/5 creature, and they can draw a card. So I think we'll just block. Yeah, then we will just put Old Man Willow on the battlefield. So, yeah, and then we'll just attack. I mean, right now we don't have so many options. We can just attack and attack every turn and hope that we will just receive some great creatures here. Okay, perfect. At least one end. Reveal. Yeah, the only problem is, yeah, the creature has lifelink, so they are always getting their life points back. If they are going to attack with the Preacher of the Schism, I'm just thinking, would it better to block with both creatures, with Old Man Willow and with the token? Oh yeah, so you can see it's a vampire theme that we have here. Exquisite Blood. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain life. You gain that much life. Yeah, I think we'll just try it. Let's see if they have something. Actually, that's not a good move to sacrifice the Preacher. Yeah, it wasn't a great move actually. So let's attack first. I have the Miracle Spider, yeah. I also created the deck with Doors of Durin with the Rohirrians. There is a very huge creature card. I think, I don't know, 8/6, something like that. And then at the end of the turn you have to bring it back. When you do, you are creating that many tokens equal to the power of this creature. So down to 8, then let's put Miracle Spider on the battlefield. They might also, yeah, destroy the whole battlefield, let's see. Is there any, yeah, wipeout card, a black one? Preacher of the Schism again. I mean, let's sacrifice the food token, and here we go. Rising of the Day. GG. So here we go, and opponent starts the game. We have 3 lands. Yeah, it's an acceptable hand. We can take it because we can also cast turn 3 Palantir of Orthanc, and then we will draw an additional card. Yeah, despite of not having delightful Halfling, and also we don't have the Wose Pathfinder, yeah, we can just take it because of the legendary artifact. And let's see if we will draw Doors of Durin, and yeah, at least we have now a smaller creature, the Miracle Spider. So then we can also attack with those smaller creatures. And yeah, but as I said, Palantir of Orthanc is very essential in this deck, because when we are in trouble, when we don't have enough lands, or yeah, if we don't draw the legendary enchantment, the Doors of Durin, then it's very helpful. So Quarrel's End, great. We can also discard the Forest and also the Spiteful Banditry. Easterling Vanguard, so we can, yeah, equipped creature has +1/+1 and amass also when it dies. So now let's cast Palantir of Orthanc, no attacks, and let's see. Okay, Delighted Halfling, and yeah, actually we have already 5 lands. We just have to look for Doors of Durin right now. Oh my god, I just realized how many cards the opponent has in their library. Grey Heavens, great, so they can also scry 1. Grima Wormtank, cool. Maybe it's just a lot of the ring stack. So Mountain, and then I think we will just cast Quarrel's End. So then we have also at least 1 creature on the battlefield. Yeah, Palantir of Orthanc, I think maybe we'll just cut it and we will just keep 1 copy of that. We have too many lands. Even though in this deck I think I just put 19 lands. Yeah, 19. 9 forests, 9 mountains and 1 grey the Grey Heavens. Nazgul. Oh, Nazgul enters the battlefield, so the ring tempts them. And I think we can... yeah, we have to block. So next turn we will just cast Spiteful Banditry and get rid of the Nazgul. Yeah, Grima will stay on the battlefield. We just have to pay 3 mana for X. So, okay, they have now also an Orc token, which has 4/4. Yeah, the problem is, I mean, if we are going to wait longer, maybe they will put... okay, they don't have enough mana. They can only cast 1 Nazgul. Let's do that. Yeah, let's kill the Nazgul. That's the biggest threat here. Yeah, we don't need those cards. Where is Doors of Durin? Oh my god, I mean, we are drawing so many cards and then nothing. Mithril Coat. So now it's indestructible. So down to 12. Yeah, I think we can just put Radagast on the battlefield. And then we can also scry. Let's see if we have something here that we can... oh, they are going to kill it? Okay, nothing here, no creatures. Yeah, I think... I mean, we can also use the food token. I prefer to cast Wose Pathfinder, so we have an additional blocker. Fangorn, great. I mean, with Wose Pathfinder we have enough, actually, enough mana to cast Fangorn, and also we have the treasure token. Oh, they wanted to mill them. Yeah, not a good decision. I mean, we have so many expensive cards in the stack. Column Spite. Yeah, I love playing against other block decks. Okay, nah, not quite. Yeah, there's a card from a different set, but even though, I mean... but how many cards? My gosh, 200, I guess. Yeah, we don't even have Doors of Durin, and yeah. But I think we can just win the game also without this enchantment card. So let's cast Fangorn. We'll take Halfling, and we can also put it on the battlefield. So, only a forest. Yeah, yeah, we don't have to attack actually. They can easily block with Grima. Spider and wow, my god. The Shuffler is giving us really bad cards. Okay. I mean, we have Fangorn. Okay, they want to kill it. MS Orcs 1, then MS Orcs 2. And creatures you control get +1/+0. And gain, what does it say? Menace until end of turn. Okay. Let's block it. So, oh my gosh. Mountain again. So I think, I mean, you can see we have only 19 lands, but the Shuffler is giving us so many lands. Yeah, it's, I mean, it doesn't matter actually how many lands you have, because the majority says like when you have 25, you should always have 25, because then the Shuffler is giving you always the appropriate number of lands, like 3, 4, but that doesn't matter. That's just yeah. The Shuffler is just doing their own things. So we can sacrifice the food token. Oh yeah, we are not gaining life. I just forgot about that. Yeah, both parties are actually stuck right now. Okay, yeah, GG. Yeah, because of the... Oh, this time we have 2 copies of Old Man Willow and Wose Pathfinder. Yeah, we have to do mulligan. This looks much better. We have the Lighted Halfling and the Pathfinder, so we'll keep that. And yeah, I think Enraged Horn, we can just put it on under the library because generous, and we can also do Forest Cycling. So let's do that. Oh, Ley Line of the Guild Pact. Many partings. Okay, I think they are playing a deck with all colors. So let's see if we can defeat them. I mean, we have the power of the Treefolk, so everything is possible. Forest, Grey Heavens, Scry for 1. Spiteful Banditry, I mean, actually I think they have some big creatures, so to cast Spiteful Banditry we need time. And time we don't need, we don't have any time here. So let's attack. I mean, actually, it's wow. Look at those lands. Everything is special here. Simone and Dina. Wow, for only 3 mana. Yeah, the problem is once we have Doors of Durin. Yeah, actually, we can use Coral Sand and to create also a token, or hopefully they will attack with them. With this duo. Sunshower Druid. What kind of deck is that? That looks amazing. And it's so easy to play actually also, if you have the right cards. But looking at them, it looks so easy. So yeah, unfortunately we have to sacrifice one of these. Oh, perfect. Fangorn. What a surprise. Yeah, I bet they are shocked seeing Fangorn coming straight from the library. So let's discard many partings. And then, yeah, let's put as many creatures as we can on the battlefield. Yeah, that was a very good turn. Yeah, the forest has a beautiful artwork. Dreamdew Entrancer. They can tap it, and they can put 3 stun counters. Actually, I would put it on Fangorn. Even when it's tapped, even though it should work. So Spiteful Banditry, Yeah, let's attack. I mean, I love also the artwork of Fangorn, how he is just smashing all those Uruks. You can see, I mean, the toughness is insane. Toughness 10. Oh, Kankra, great. Yeah, somehow, I mean, Kankra also fits in this deck because it's a spider, and yeah, in this forest, I mean, they're saying the forest is very dangerous and you shouldn't go there because there are so many dangerous creatures also, not only the trees but also spiders and other insects. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, GG. Yeah, so many cards that we had here. Yeah, last March of the Ants. Crazy. So, here we go, and we have Delighted Halfling. Yeah, that's actually it at the beginning, and then we can also use Coral Sand. I think we'll just discard maybe Fangorn. Or let's see, electrostatic infantry. Whenever they cast a sorcery instant spell, it will get a +1/+1 counter. So I think now, because we have 3 copies of the Generous Hand, we can discard one. So Old Man Willow and Generous Hand. Yeah, I think we'll also keep that because now they have Slickshot Show Off and we need creatures with reach. So yeah, let's go first with Old Man Willow, because the electrostatic infantry is also growing. Ah, no, okay. Actually, that was bad. Maybe it was better to cast Wose Pathfinder first, because now they can use a cheap burn spell. Yeah, Old Man Willow is still weak, with only 3 toughness. Yeah, they are aiming. Okay, explosive. Derailment. Yeah, I should have seen that actually. So, doesn't matter. Let's go for maybe Enraged Horn. And we'll pick the token here. No attacks. So at least we can block the electrostatic infantry. Yeah, it's really difficult to kill right now a creature with toughness 5. I mean, for that you have to waste actually 2 burn spells. And who wants to waste 2 burn spells just for 1 creature? So let's see what they are going to do. Better if they are going to waste... Yeah, perfect. They are wasting it for that. So then we can also cast Generous Hand. Down to 7. Great Mountain. Here we go. Now we have a creature with reach. Yeah, we can attack. So let's see. I mean, now it's difficult. Actually, they have to sacrifice the infantry and to use one of those burn spells just to get rid of the end. Then they have to, yeah, lose 2 cards, basically. Slickshot Show Off. Tomakul Phoenix. Oh, they are attacking. So with Slickshot Show Off, they have no mana. Ah, okay, they are attacking with all the creatures then. I think then we can block the electrostatic infantry. Down to 4. Yeah, they didn't expect us to have another copy of Generous Hand. Yeah, the problem is, yeah, we only have 4 life points. So let's see. We can block both, and maybe they have some burn spells that target us directly. So let's see. Rebel Salvo, no. Deals damage to target creature, no. None of these can target us. Yeah. Tomakul Phoenix, Slickshot Show Off. Yeah, the Show Off works really fine with the Dwarf. That whenever you cast a sorcery instant spell, the Dwarf will get a +1/+1 counter, and Slickshot Show Off will also get +1/+1 until the end of turn. So let's cast Fangorn, or maybe 2 difficult. Actually, we have also 2 copies of Wose Pathfinder, depends. I mean, I think it's better because now all the Treefolk creatures have vigilance and we can attack, put some pressure on the opponent. And now we can also sacrifice... Yeah, we can also sacrifice it. That will be a lot of damage. Fangorn is really a very powerful creature here. I mean, only if you're playing a Treefolk deck, but yeah, it gives vigilance to other Treefolk creatures, and also it produces at twice as much green mana for each Treefolk you control. So let's see. Okay, they don't block. They didn't block. Wow, it's so hot here in Vienna. My gosh, I think it's like almost 40 degrees. It feels like also inside the flat, it has like 30 degrees. It's unbelievable. It's already since 1 week like that. It's so hot here. So they have still 5 cards. Maybe it's because they have only 3 mana left. That might be a problem. Maybe they would like to cast more burn spells at once. Collective Defiance. So let's block all these creatures. Yeah, GG. So here we go. You go first, and yeah, perfect. Plenty of Ortank and Doors of Durin. Lord Nikon the 7th. Okay. Show us your deck. Palantir of Ortank. I mean, how much does Palantir of Ortank actually cost? It must be really expensive, I guess. I mean, it's so powerful. I think, more than 10 euro. Something between 10 and 20. I think it's one of the most expensive cards in the set. But you can see, once it's on the battlefield, especially at the beginning, it's so powerful. And you can do so many things. Yeah, now we are drawing a lot of cards. Perfect. Actually only lands. Let's use Rally at the home book. Attack. Yeah. Now Forest. Mirkwood Spider is just too cheap. They have to... they only lost 2. Glisa Sunslayer, awesome card. Yeah, I really want to make also a deck with this card. But the next deck I will also create is one of those from Wilds of Eldraine. Yeah, I bought so many packs from Wilds of Eldraine. I also did the survey, and you guys, you want me to show you the Orzhov enchantment deck, so this will be also the next one. And yeah, as I said, recently I bought so many packs from this set, and I really want to also build the Gruul deck. Then also, which one do we have here? The Tap deck, the Azorius Tap deck. Yeah, there are so many decks. Garruk, Unleashed Garruk. Is this? I think there's a character from One Punch Man, Garruk or Garu, has a similar name here. Okay, so let's put the Treefolk attack the opponent here, and let's see. Yeah, Glisa is so strong. With Death Touch and First Strike, that's the perfect combination here. But yeah, we have too many creatures, so GG. So yeah, this is actually the deck. We played now a few games. Yeah, we are in Gold Tier 2. The other games were actually only non-ranked games, but because it's just a fun deck. And the next lot of the Ring deck will be, yeah, the Balrog deck, and I have to figure out something really special for this one. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like my format, please subscribe. Please also leave a comment. I'm always reading every comment. And yeah, if you like my format, I'm just creating decks from one certain set. Yeah, I think it's very unusual, and yeah, I'm trying to make them also very competitive. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. Yeah, but it's also just for fun. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.